Hey everyone, it's Josh here, and today I'll be showing you guys how to edit using my new preset pack, Pow Flips. I'm so excited to finally be making this for you guys because there's been so many requests on how I edit. This was one of my most viral TikToks, so I decided to make a preset pack on it, and you guys will be able to download one of the photos from that shoot as well. So once you have them downloaded, you want to open up Lightroom CC or Lightroom Classic, and you go up to File, Import Profiles and Preset, and then you see 15 files here. 2 of them are 2 profiles. One of the profiles called Blue Fade is which I use across most of my photos. It gives it like this blue fade look to like the shadows. Once you click import, just take a little time to import them. Okay, so it just imported, and you want to go open up the raw file that you can download if you have a look at it and see what settings I use to get this shot. And you want to go to presets, and you see JG Pow Flips preset. So you click down on that and you apply the first preset to almond, and you see it's like pretty dark. So basically how these presets work, they apply a setting to everything except for the exposure and white balance. So you need to adjust the exposure a little bit, make it a bit brighter, and then go down to white balance. I think it looks pretty nice, but you can always adjust it a little bit to get like in that sweet spot where it looks good. So I'm happy with that. So we can go to aqua and brown, and that already looks pretty good. Just adjust the exposure a bit, and then we can go to big mood. So this one is just a more dark looking preset, so like less saturated and stuff. And so I might adjust the tint a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we go to green fade, and now obviously it's a bit too bright, so you bring the exposure down, and yeah, that gives you like a nice greeny fade in the shadows. So we go to the next preset called no green. Obviously it's a bit dark, so bring up the exposure, and see here how I'm using my profile blue fade. And if you look in the shadows, when you bring it down, it like makes them not as faded, and you bring them up, makes them like more faded. So you can play around with that and how you like it. So just normally leave it about in the middle, and we'll go to the next preset. This one's peach pop. I like that. It's just like a poppy one. And here, this is Pow Flips. This is the one that's on the cover of the box art. You're probably wondering it looks a little bit different, and that's because I went up to the brush tool and I turned up the clarity and texture a little bit, and I just started painting in the smoke. This is just a real rough edit though, but just an example of what I did. But yeah, I just painted it in to make powder really like pop. And I went to the white balance and I made it a bit more blue. But yeah, you can see how you can really make the powder pop a lot more with the brush tool. But yeah, that's basically what I did, and I think pretty nice. Like, it's a rough rush job, but like it's just an example for you guys. Clean up the edges and stuff, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Alright, so, and this one here is using the blue fade profile too. It might be a bit much at 200, but I like it all the way up there for this look. The lighting and everything in the scene, but if you bring it down, see it has a lot more contrast, so you can bring it up. So now we'll go back to the presets and we can go Power Vibes. That looks nice like that. I'm happy with that. Then purple and green. This one's like a film fadey look, so it's a very stylized look. All of my presets are pretty stylized. Here's purple fade. This makes all the shadows have like a purple look in them. And then tan vibes. Now here, if you think you look a bit too tan, you can always go into the color mixer and go to the tan bit, and go to the orange section, which controls all the skin tones. So you can always bring the saturation down or up if you want to be more tan, less tan. This is like a classic orange and teal look because I know people really like that look, so I decided to include something like that. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. And we go turquoise look, which is very turquoisey, and you can always change the blue a little bit under the color mixer if you want to make it less turquoisey, more natural there. You can always drag the warm, make it a bit more warm, bring the tint up a bit. And see, it's all just, you gotta play around with the white balance and exposure until it looks right. And it looks pretty nice. We go vintage. This is just like a more desaturated look, so it's got more greens in the shadows, but yeah, that's that. Show you guys this does work on night photos. So here's a shot of my friend Courtney. She's an amazing dancer slash photographer. She's moved to New Zealand, so it's a bit sad now. So apply almond preset on her, and obviously like it's really dark, so you bring up the exposure. And these are all raw files, so that's why you can bring up the exposure so much. And you can adjust the white balance until you're happy with it. Oh, and I think that looks very neon-y and nice. I like that. So that's almond at night. Here's aqua and brown vibe. Gets rid of all the purples and stuff. Here's big mood. It like desaturates it. Green fade, green look. Bring that down. No green. I'll bring it up a bit. Exposure, and probably it's very blue, but I still like that. But we can make it a bit warmer, maybe about there. And I think that looks really nice. We go peach pop. Pow Flips, it's very pinky, Pow vibes, purple and greens. I really like that, it looks very nice. Here's purple fade, so obviously it might be too much purple. You can always tint it a little bit or make it a bit more blue. But it all depends on the lighting on your scene. So this lighting here, there was a big arch going over with LED lights or whatever they're called. And there was a big light, like street lamp here, and that's why I told her to like look up at it. So yeah, it looks nice. Go tan vibes, a nice teal and orange look, turquoise look, and then vintage. Vintage is good for like during the day though. Like most of these will work on any lighting situation, but you'll find that certain ones are better in different times. So here is Izzy backlit, just as the sun's about to go down. We had no reflector or anything, but we'll put almond on here. And so yeah, that really just brightens it up, and maybe turn down the exposure a bit. Go aqua and brown, big mood, green fade, no green, peach pop, Pow Flips, Pow vibes, purple and green, purple fade, tan vibes, turquoise look, and vintage here. So yeah, vintage looks nice there compared to night, but yeah. So this is the last photo I'll be showing you guys for today, but this was a long exposure with Shona. I think the exposure time was 5 seconds for this. Basically I ran up the sparklers and it gave like a really cool effect. Yeah, like it was windy and it like brought the little sparks everywhere, which is pretty cool. But yeah, once again, you just go apply it on, adjust the white balance until you're happy with it. Obviously, like she's really red because it was a red sparkler light, but you can adjust that in the color mixer if you want. Maybe make luminance up or down. Anyway, we go to aqua and brown. That looks nice. Big mood, green fade, no green, peach pop, Pow Flips, Pow vibe, purple and green. See that looks really nice there in my opinion. Purple fade. Oh, that also looks really nice. Tan vibes, turquoise look, and vintage. I hope you guys learnt something today, and yeah, just have fun with these presets because they are different look, and I really like that type of like punchy look. So feel free to leave a comment if you need any help, or DM me on Instagram. It's probably the best way to message me. Sometimes in the comments, because I do get a lot of messages in the DMs, which is hard, but I'll try my best if it's like an editing question or reply. Thanks all so much for watching, and please like and subscribe because I only have 100 subscribers on YouTube because I haven't really uploaded here, but I'll try and upload more if you guys enjoyed this. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.